If you think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to NCTV45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are NewsWatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. NCTV45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. NCTV45 is the #1 media source locally. NCTV45, anytime on your time.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train.
Welcome back, and Vinnie Gentile gets welcomed to the Knights of Columbus in Newcastle, and would like to thank Brian Frank for sending that in. Also, some interesting things. Eric Reeder, he's running for city council, and we talked about his Meet the Candidate. Okay, there, and make sure that you check out Meet the Candidate on NCTV45, and all those updates will let you know. We're not going to tell you who to vote for, just going to tell you who's running. Now, we're going to take this break on NCTV45, and we'll be right back in a flash.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train.
Today's program was provided through funding from Coney Island downtown in downtown Newcastle, a Newcastle tradition. NewsWatch keeping you informed, and look forward to the Eintracht's 4th annual beer and wine tasting. That's Saturday, March 9th. Make sure you keep that open on your calendar, and we'll tell you a whole bunch more as that story becomes more available. Great things happening in Newcastle and at the Eintracht. Now, we're going to take this break. We'll return right after we hear from these sponsors.
NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train. Parkstown Restaurant has been serving the greater Newcastle area with quality and experience in family dining and great entertainment. The Parkstown Restaurant, located at 2800 West State Street, Newcastle. Eat in or take out.
These fine businesses provided funding for this program. Gatherings, Town and Country, and On Target. NewsWatch rolling on, and here's some things. We usually give this to you on community happenings, but I want to make a point that the Newcastle Library, alive and well, and they've got quite a few things going on, and just to give you an idea, Monday, Fantastic Phantoms returns to celebrate your favorites. Check that out. And also, that's Monday. March the 4th. Now, great things happening. Silly Science down in Elwood. That's this weekend. And Tech Time always available out at Campbell Memorial Library in Bessemer. So make sure that you check out those library and see what's going on. Book it on over to the library. We're going to take this break on NewsWatch, and we'll return right after these messages. This program was provided through funding from Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. A special thanks to Cedars, featuring Middle Eastern, Italian, and American cuisine. Hello and welcome to the Cedar Sports Corner. Well, congratulations to the Lady Lancers and the Newcastle Red Hurricane as they play for the championship down at the Pete in high school basketball action. Now, elsewhere, let's go to Major League Baseball. Pirates taking on the Phillies. Split crew. Second half takes on the Blue Jays. Indians at home against the Dodgers in spring training ball. Mets take on the Detroit Tigers. And the Padres, they're taking on the Dodgers. That's a split crew too also. Now, as you go to Saturday, it's Dad's Yankees, my father, taking on my Battling Buccos. Let's go Bucks. Now, Astros will be at the Mets, Indians at the Athletics, just to name a few. And I'm going to give you a Sunday update too. The Tampa Bay Devil Rays, they'll be taking on the Pirates as the Tigers go against the Yankees and Split Crew go against the Blue Jays. Now, let's go to NCAA basketball. Saturday's matchups, NC State taking on Florida State. Syracuse will take on Wake Forest. Pitt will be at Virginia. Miami will be at Duke. And North Carolina, they'll be at Clemson. Your Sunday, Notre Dame at Louisville and Boston College at Georgia Tech. Now, as you look at the A10, and got to be wondering about those Duquesne Dukes, they're at home against UMass, while George Mason takes on Louisville, and St. Bonaventure, they're at GW. LaSalle and St. Joe's get together over there in Philadelphia. Now, your Big Ten action, and Penn State going up against Wisconsin. Ohio State will be at Purdue, and Rutgers will be at Iowa on Saturday. Sunday, Michigan at Maryland and Northwestern at Illinois. And, we're getting to tournament time, and it becomes very interesting as to where things are going to end up. Don't want to exclude the Mountaineers. The West Virginia Mountaineers are taking on Oklahoma. Now, over in the NBA, Friday, Bulls at the Hawks. I think that's a big game. And Wizards at the Celtics, Clippers at the Kings. Now, over on Sunday, it's the Rockets visiting the Celtics. And we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. And elsewhere, I want to just make sure you know, Magic, they're at the Cavs. Now, in the NHL, and they're zipping down. Pens will be at the Sabres Friday. And then on Saturday, Pens take on the Canadiens. And the Caps will be at the Rangers on Sunday. So this was the Cedar Sports Corner. We're going to take this time out. We'll be right back.
If you think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to NCTV45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are NewsWatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. NCTV45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. NCTV45 is the #1 media source locally. NCTV45, anytime on your time.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train.
And do you remember 1973? Well, 1973 WPIAL champs, the Newcastle Red Hurricanes, they're trying to organize a get-together. This will be at the Newcastle Country Club, okay, from 7 to 11. And they go on to say the night before the 4th of May, Gilbert Lewis will be inducted into the Hall of Fame, okay, and what they're planning on doing is the Hall of Fame dinner is the 5th. The night before, they're going to get together. Contact Ricky Sumner before Saturday, May 4th, so that you can get involved. If you are a majorette, mascot, manager, cheerleader, fans, they're just bringing everybody out. It's going to be a good time. Now, we're going to take this break, and we'll be right back after we hear from these great sponsors.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train.
Today's program furnished by funding from Bill's Bake Shop, where smiles are everywhere. This program furnished by a grant from Ferrone Brothers, 2 locations, Newcastle on Mill Street and Wilmington Road in Newcastle. This program furnished by a grant from Keystone Specialty, Newcastle's party store on Mill Street in Newcastle.
Hello and welcome to NewsWatch, and a brand new NewsWatch as we are in our new studio, just recently set up, and well, things going quite well here. Now we're going to get to the top stories of the day. First of all, I'd like to thank everybody out there for all their well wishes, everybody at the Temple building and everybody in our new home. NCTV45 has moved to the majestic Castleton. Very gorgeous building, and can't say enough good things. Now, this is a shout out to our former location and those folks over in the Temple building. If you need some great office space, check them out. I'd like to thank everybody for watching NCTV45. Another month of up 172%. I think that speaks volumes, and no more needs to be said. Now, NewsWatch is going to roll on right after we hear from these great sponsors.
NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train.
This program was provided through funding from Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. A special thanks to Cedars, featuring Middle Eastern, Italian, and American cuisine. A special thanks to the YMCA for caring about the Lawrence County community and providing funding for this program. A special thank you to Tuscany Square Restaurant, Wilmington and Mitchell Roads, for providing funding for this program.
From Philly to Mercer, yes, they're implementing a new post-election audit for November 19. Philly and Mercer counties will be the first counties in the Commonwealth to enhance audits of elections and results. Recommendations from experts. Both counties have approved the purchase of new voting systems in recent weeks. County election officials will use the mathematical proven sampling to verify election results after their voters have cast their ballots on the new system for the first time in November 2019. And they go on to say this is a major step forward in ensuring the accuracy and integrity of election systems, said Acting Secretary Kathy Bovkar. So there you go. Get out and vote when it's time. Now we're going to take this break on NewsWatch. We'll be right back after we hear from these great sponsors.
Tuscany Square Restaurant, 3470 Wilmington Road, where old world charm meets the modern conveniences of today. Spacious seating and amenities await. Fresh ingredients that make that just right pizza or entree. It's Tuscany Square for your next event. Stop and see us or give us a call at 724-654-0365.
It's time for, and you've got it, Lawrence County 45 weather. And, well, we got that little bit of snow there the other day on Friday, and it was just a little bit, nothing major, all melted by the time you got into the afternoon with a high of 36 on Friday. Now, how's your weekend looking? Well, Friday night, cloudy, a low of 28. When you look at radar, clear locally off to the west, some cloud cover, that's going to be creeping in. And this is your weekend forecast. Saturday, mostly cloudy, 41. Saturday night, mostly cloudy, 25. Snow arrives on Sunday, cloudy, 33. Chance of snow, 60%. Snow likely Sunday night with a low of 18. That chance is 80%. Here comes your week. Monday, sunny, 24. Monday night, partly cloudy, low around 8. Tuesday, partly sunny and 18. Tuesday night, mostly cloudy, low around 8. Wednesday, partly sunny, 22. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy, low 12. And then Thursday, partly sunny, a high of 29. Now, gee whiz, those nighttime temperatures are a little chilly. It'll be a cuddle alert all week. This was Lawrence County 45 weather, and here's hoping you have a great March. And hey, we're right there. Now, we're going to take this break, and we'll hear from these great sponsors and be right back.
Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train.
This program furnished by the MAD Unit, Mobile Auto Detailing. See Michael Sad at themadunit.com. This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535. Funding for this program furnished by Mary's Turner's Day Spa, Wilmington Road, Neshannock Township, Newcastle.
NewsWatch rolling on. Human Service Secretary receives the Spirit of Motherhood Award for supporting Pennsylvania's children and families. Yes, Human Services Secretary Teresa Miller received the Spirit of Motherhood Award from the Maternity Care Coalition in 2019, celebrating Mother's Brunch at the Bellevue Hotel in Philadelphia. Secretary Miller was recognized by the Maternity Coalition for her work in supporting children, families, and communities in the Commonwealth. Now, NewsWatch, going to take this break and hear from these great sponsors who support your community and keep community television on the air.
NCTV45, The Train, anytime on your time.
Welcome back, and we hope you've enjoyed NCTV45's NewsWatch Nightly. We attempt to bring you news and views and stuff that is going on that probably affects you that you might miss from one day to the next. And as you're sitting around tonight, make sure you tell a friend about NCTV45. They'll be glad you did. And by all means, get a second cup of coffee and maybe another piece of pie. And have a pleasant evening in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great evening, everybody, and we'll see you again tomorrow.
Got my ticket for the midnight plane, and it's not easy.